Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be driving a 1979, I think, Nissan Skyline GTR or 69 GTR. And it gets a little bit messy, but that's because I didn't really tune this car, so I tried to see if I could win online races with a basic GTR, which is pretty much just optimized for top speed, no cornering whatsoever. This footage in the background is my qualifying lap for this first race, and it didn't really go that well. Eventually, I did get the hang of the car though, but that's later. As it is right now, I think I'm starting 15th with my qualifying lap. Now this first race right here was a complete disaster, and we'll get to see it in a second. After completely blowing past these guys because I'm in like the fastest car on the grid with no grip, I take this corner a little bit narrow so that I don't crash into this, I don't know what type of car that is, some sort of JDM Mustang or something, I don't know. Going into this corner, I get bumped into the grass by this red car behind me. I think it's like a Civic. No, it's a... Is that a Civic? I'm not sure. Down back to 15th. And so this Honda is back on another rampage. Takes out Speedy Chimera. And that brings me up to 13th. I let Lethal drive by. And this guy comes up through my left. Now I'm back down to 17th. Right here, Speedy Chimera passing me by. It looks like he has a pretty good tune on the Honda. This Miata though can't decide where it wants to go. Swerves left, right, and then right into me. That contact takes me into the tire pit, and now I'm in last place. So later, I get myself off track. Stupid penalty, totally deserved. 80 tenths. But a little bit later, I go up into 19th. I'm not sure if that guy was just AFK or something. I take this corner well and bring myself all the way up into 17th. I think I pass this guy right now. So I pass Lethal Drive and take my momentum into this corner, the next corner, into the straight. I try to keep myself on the apex. That's why I drifted right there. And just use my power to accelerate right by him. This lead wouldn't last too long though, because in the same lap, I'm pretty sure that's the same lap, I completely botch the corner right here and re-enter back on the side, give him the position back. Later in the same lap, I'm still in 18th, and I take myself with my speed up the inside into the last corner, use my speed to get in front of him before the straight, and just use the rest of my power to accelerate past him and away. That also wouldn't last too long though, because I botched the very next corner. After getting back on track, I'm in 20th place, and there's really no hope for my race. The best I could do is 19th, because he has a 10.6 second penalty. But I botched this corner too. At that point I knew it was time to leave, so I just moved on to the next race. Now I'm at Maple Valley. I didn't qualify too badly. I came in 11th place, but with the acceleration of my car, I bring myself all the way up into 7th place. And I tried pinning my car to the right side. Eventually I found out I'm supposed to enter at around 76 miles an hour and accelerate after the green stripes on the right hand. Right there I took it pretty well though, considering I was narrow. Go wide into this turn, and the MR2 passes me. And I also go deep into this turn. I'm still figuring out the car at this point. Right there, I think I left enough room but the drivers behind me are crashing into each other. They went too wide into the inside of that corner, which I had covered up. I challenged the MR2 down this straight, but I'm obviously faster. Outbrake myself here though, and that collision is my fault, so I'll take accountability for that. At the time I didn't think it was though. That causes Sui in 8th place to pass me, and now I'm in 8th place. I understeer here and go wide, but it ends up working out because 7th and 6th place spin out, allowing me and Sui to follow through. And I take the corner narrow right there, which is actually really good. You want to hug it and then accelerate out. I didn't take this last corner that well though. Sui has a pretty fast car, but it's no contest. He pulls away, but I just wanted to showcase my best lap. So I brake as soon as that electrical box passes by on the right side, go to 76 miles an hour. I drop down a little bit and then accelerate out after I see the striped lines. Now I try to pin my car to the right side and brake right as soon as I pass that orange tree, the small orange tree. Accelerate out of that corner, pin it to the left, brake as soon as the trees end, pin it to the right hand side, keep it at 40 miles an hour, and you want to accelerate as soon as you can, because even though it doesn't look like you have space, the corner straightens out, and take those 2 chicanes as a straight. And that got me 50 seconds and 9 cents. The rest of the race went pretty normal, nothing happened, and I ended up in 6th place. Not too bad. And now for the final race of this video. I arrive at Watkins Glen with my GTR and actually set a pretty good qualifying lap here. So at this point I've gained an affinity for this car after driving it, built a relationship with it, and I understand how to drive it. I take the first corner and kind of slide my way through, power slide, keep my momentum, keep my foot pinned on the gas, and jut the steering right, jut it left to get a little bit of oversteer, so I can keep my foot all the way on the gas and just keep it steady through this corner right here, this wide sweeping corner into the straight. This straight is where I make most of my time because this car is tuned for speed, and I brake as soon as that red like pylon on the right side comes by, that huge punching bag. Let go of the brake in the chicane, get back on it, and accelerate out in 1 turn. Now you want to pin this corner, pin your car on the right hand side, and accelerate as soon as you see that multiple sign. Take it up to the right side in preparation for this left hand corner, and I brake at the 200 board. 300, 200 brake. Take it left and accelerate. I am a little bit rough on the gas pedal because I want a little bit of oversteer. Do the same thing with this turn, and that nets me 1 minute 35 seconds and 5 tenths, which placed me in 4th place. So the race is finally starting, and I actually have a couple of pretty good battles in this race, so we'll get to see that. Now I get a really good launch because this car is tuned for speed, and I go in between part the 2 Miatas and start advancing to the Volkswagen Golf, I think that is. I'm probably wrong. Slide through the first corner, just like qualifying. Go on the curb, turn right, keep my foot on the accelerator, jut steering left, into the straight. Now the Volkswagen isn't actually that much slower than my car compared to the other cars, but I actually catch up to it. I outbrake myself into the stop though. And the Miata comes up the left side, almost gets the overtake done, but into this corner does get it done because it handles way better than my car. I catch him on this straight, and he kind of squeezes me to the wide part of the track so he gets a good exit, but I pass him. Brake at the 200 board, turn left. His car is so much better handling that he passes me. Me and Spicy Meat 1882 are having this back and forth. He passes on the corners and I pass on the straights. So I was fully expecting to pass him right here on this straight. I'm going closer into the corner, go to the right, but I was too far, so I back out and wait for the next straight, which is coming up. Turn left, pin my foot on the gas, and just let the car do its thing. That Miata stands no chance. So I pass him completely, move to the left to get a good entry, brake at the pylon, get off the brakes, get back on the brakes, turn left, but I go a little bit deep and the Miata takes advantage and passes me. The reason why it slid right there was because my left tires got in the grass. I was being a little bit careless with my steering. I pinned the car on the right side, accelerate through, but I'm too far to catch up to the Miata right here. Brake at the 200 board, turn left, accelerate out. I'm sliding, but this car handles best while sliding. Go through the right, accelerate out, based on feel. I knew I wasn't going to catch the Miata here, so I think about the move, but I just tuck back in. Take a right. That slowed me down a lot, but I'm going to catch up on the straight anyways. Like clockwork. Go on the curb, turn right, pin it to the right, steer hard left, accelerate out, let the car do its thing. Now the Miata blocks right, which is good for me because now I don't have to adjust. I have the wide turn without any adjustments. So I brake a little bit earlier this time so he can't pass me, stick my car left, and he just shoves me out the way. That was disappointing. There's nothing I could do but try to catch up. And I actually get a good exit. You can see me catching up to him right here. I'm getting close. Go a little bit left. Brake at the 200. And accelerate out of this corner. I took this slower than usual, but it gave me a better acceleration out into the next turn, which is mostly just a lift off the throttle. I wasn't catching him right here, so I don't even try for the move. Take my line normally, and I think I actually gained him right here. Pin my car to the right. Hard turn left, oversteer. Accelerate out. And this is the fastest I've overtook him on this straight. He blocks right again. so I take the left. Toss the car right, brake hard, pin the car left, and he doesn't budge me out of the way this time. But I think it's because I was faster. So I get a pretty good exit out of this turn, and I put some separation between us with the acceleration of my car. Brake late past the 200 board, oversteer, and go off track right here. I maintain my position, but 6 cents penalty, which
Total time penalty is about
I understand. I'm not mad at that one. So now I need to put 6 tenths between me and third, or me and fourth,
final lap.
because I can still get fourth place if fourth is close enough when we cross the finish line. So I take that turn, not as well as I should have, but I'm fast enough to stay ahead of the Miata. So I do my routine, keep it right, hard left, oversteer, but keep my foot pin on the gas. And I have to get this next bus stop perfect. I see the red pylon, the huge punching bag coming up, brake into the corner, back on the brakes again, turn, accelerate out, and I thought I took that pretty good, but the other cars caught up, and fourth place caught up to the Miata as well. And here we go again, the Miata bumps me out of the way. This guy's not really a clean racer. I tried going for the inside move, but he closes it. Someone passes on the left hand side, and I pin him wide, brake at 200, go inside, get a decent run off of that, accidentally hit someone behind me, and here we go, 3 wide into the last turn, accidentally nudge fourth place, give him the position, and he brake checks me. Cross the line in 5th place with a 1.5 second penalty, so I end up in 7th. It was a really good race until the last moment. So this all started a couple of turns before the finish. I'm holding a completely valid line, but the Mazda bumps me out of the way like he did in the bus stop a few laps ago, and the red car is bumping my back while I have someone in front of me, so I can't do anything. This allows the Renault to pass us, so that's one position gone. I'm slow through this corner, which is expected. I'm not good with handling. And we go 3 wide. I realize that's not good, so I tried backing out, and I end up giving him the position anyways, because I realized I was in the wrong. I'm looking behind me, but he brake checks me for no reason. I really don't think I was at fault there. I did everything in my power to keep it clean. And we could see one more time. I'm side by side with the Miata on this turn, and the red car, I think he bumped into me to get the position. I tried braking, but I was just in a bad spot. And I realized I'm in the wrong, so I also give him the position, but he still brake checks me. It's unfortunate.